Meet Caitlin Thola. At first glance, you can pick up that she works out and takes good care of herself. Get a closer look. Would you believe this 25-year-old Red Deer fitness-based health and wellness coach could very well be Alberta's strongest woman?
Up for 10! Up!
She just might be, after what she pulled off in California's Strongest Man competition.
My title that I received was I'm California's second strongest woman overall. That was against heavyweight, and she's actually one of, what I was informed, is one of North America's 5th strongest. And I was a lightweight, so it was a really neat experience, really empowering.
So we should call you Red Deer's strongest woman?
Heck yeah, of course.
Why wouldn't we, after what you're about to see from someone who's only 5'4" and 139 pounds of muscle? Oh, and did we forget to mention that she's only 6 months into the sport?
It was definitely a big journey of stepping up to the plate and really truly knowing the power I had inside of me.
While some people there at the competition shrugged her off, Caitlin reminded herself,
I can do this. I am able. And this is what I coach to my clients. So I knew, coach it to myself.
And within minutes, Caitlin silenced her critics.
The one event that I had never done before was a keg toss. 5 pony kegs over a 12-foot bar thrown backwards overhead. I ended up winning the event. There was a last man standing log press. So the log press, it's this huge log with 2 handles on it, and they rack the weights on. It sits off your chest pretty far when you get it up onto your chest. First you got to get it there, and then from there you go put it up overhead. Talk about mental preparation. There was a lot of that, a lot of visualizations and a lot of powerful thoughts that I've used to put myself into a confident place, because going into that competition I didn't know how heavy I'd have to go. And that really was so empowering, because I got there and I won that event as well. Another event was, it's called a farmer's carry and a tire flip medley. So they do these 2 events back to back, one after the next. So the farmer's carry is 2 handles that are basically a bar with a handle on it on both sides. And so they were 165 pounds a hand for a total of 330 pounds. I have to carry that to my tire, which was, I think, 75 feet. And from there, I have to hop out of those and get to the tire and flip this tire, which is 500 pounds, and flip it 8 times back the direction I had just come with the farmers.
That's 4.
Come on!
And that's 5. And she's got 6. 2 more, she's done. And that's 7.
It is beyond words. Like the next event that I did was a yoke carry, and it's on your back. You pick it up and it hangs on the side of you and on you, and you carry it. And it's 400 pounds. And you carry it for 80 feet. And it's just, you're left almost speechless. It was a big mental game, absolutely. There were times when I was like, I don't know if I can do this, but then I brought these concepts into play. I recognized where my beliefs were, where they were coming from. And with the assistance of some incredible people and then using my own tools and techniques, I transformed through them.
Caitlin recognizes she wouldn't have reached her goal if it weren't for those who encouraged her in and out of the gym, including her teammates Travis and Brad, who also competed and cheered alongside her in California.
It's an individual sport, but even just traveling as a team and having that support around, you can see her just screaming her head off. Me and Travis are screaming our head off at her, but yeah, even the announcer makes a few cracks at her expense because of how hard she's screaming. I called her Tony Robbins in one of them, because she just screams these positive affirmations at us. And they help, like they get in your head and they really do help you bust through barriers.
Another huge factor is we can't do things alone. You know, in this world, to be the most successful, you have to allow others to be there to support you. And I'm very blessed to have had my teammates down there in California with me, screaming and hollering and keeping me in the right headspace. And they competed as well.
No, she's got external coaches, mentors that are helping bring her to an incredible new level. So she's going to go far with the sport, and she loves it.
Caitlin had a goal, and that goal was to be one of the strongest. And she takes that personal drive, that personal sense of I can, and takes it to the next level. To be a part of that has been an absolutely amazing and thrilling ride.
The one thing that keeps coming to my mind is this excitement, because it makes at least myself realize that the body is designed to endure so much more than we give it credit for. And to think that we're just tapping into our strength as a human being and the body that we're given and the power that we're given with it, it's really, I almost want to say it's at times humbling, but at other times it's really empowering. So it's kind of that contradiction, but really neat.
On the heels of her success, Caitlin now has to refocus and set her sights on a bigger stage.
The really exciting part about my performance down in California is I actually qualified to go to nationals. So I'm heading to nationals, which is in Reno, Nevada, in approximately 6 months' time, and that's super exciting. First of all, it's the USA Nationals. The opportunity there is to not only be, USA strongest woman, but to get an opportunity then to go to the Arnold Classic. That's huge, to go to the Arnold Classic, and from there, to be a champ there is going to be incredible.
Coming up next week.
Crossing my fingers that this all means a lot of greatness for what's to come, and I really hope that there's going to be a lot of women who jump on board.
There you go, come on.
And ride this journey with me, because even men, a lot of men as well that want to get into this sport. It's just an incredible sport.
And we'll tell you how Caitlin transformed herself to be one of the strongest women in Canada.
Letting go of those limiting beliefs that once held me back, to knowing that I could pick up that 300 pounds, that I could carry that 400 pounds on my back,